What it is, y'all, it's your old boy Pilkin. I'm coming back today with another Dokkan video. Now, we haven't yet talked about Trunks, and that's my fault. But let's go ahead and jump in. Now, if for whatever reason you don't have Zamasu, nothing wrong with that. You can run a full Dragon Ball Heroes team with Hearts as your leader, and anybody in the crossover category that's also a time traveler, which most of them are, and you will absolutely dominate this event. It's hilarious. So, let's go ahead and jump in. Now, I've put as many of the int units as I can on here. Not all of them have EZAs, but I kind of really don't expect them to be in any kind of deficit. For full disclosure, I do have Zamasu. In fact, I've got Zamasu with a dupe. But per usual with these EZAs, I like to cover teams that maybe people are having problems with. If you haven't, don't have Zamasu for whatever reason, these units are really easy to acquire when they're out, and they'll get rerun here pretty quickly. So, sometime here, either October or November, they're going to get a rerun. So, it just makes sense. Now is a good time to go ahead and, say, hey, here's another option at your disposal. Now, in fairness, I really don't expect them to be anywhere near on the level of, the units we've been showing off lately. These units are largely a year old, sometimes even more than that, looking at you, Mass King. Some of them did. The nice part is with Dragon Ball Heroes units, they trickle out the awakenings enough that they do, for the most part, stay pretty relevant, and the ones that get early awakenings tend to get EZAs pretty quickly. Downside is the ones that get EZAs pretty quickly do have a pretty rapid drop-off, but they are really awesome when they're here, then they drop off pretty fast. But here we are, turn 2. Ooh, Hearts is linked with Hearts. Or not linked, but next to Hearts. That's not going to be good. Side. We have yet to be proven... I guess we have yet to perceive Trunks as a threat at this juncture. So, it's going to be what it's going to be here. And it's really sad that he's not late. I love the auto battle system here. It makes my life so easy. But in a situation like this, it's kind of like, it's just frustrating. It's like, these units could be hitting so much harder. It is what it is. It is what it is. And I will go ahead and admit, I have not fully link leveled my Dragon Ball Heroes units, as you can no doubt tell. So, while it's taking him 3 turns to take out Trunks, they probably would do it in 1 turn with a good rotation and with full link levels. So, that is just it. That just is what it is. I used to use these units all the time, and I really do love the Dragon Ball Heroes team. I think it's a really fun team to run, but it's not one you run that often anymore. So, of course, now, I'll be honest here, with Zamasu back, it's probably a team I'll run more often, or at least some of these units I'll run more often. I think they're super fun. And remember, when they drop, when the Dragon Ball Heroes banner drops, you get a lot of top tier units very quickly. Like, it's generally only those units and the base level, SRs and Rs. So, usually it's guaranteed, even the guaranteed SSR, usually it's guaranteed banner unit or something like that. You're going to pull one of these units if you put anything worthwhile into that banner. And that's, for me, the next banner I'm really looking forward to after this. So, we will have to go after Goku and Vegeta a little bit further tonight. We will be live streaming tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern time, and I will have to go after Goku a little bit. But the honest answer here is, after this is the next banner I'm hyped about. So it's kind of like the perfect time to showcase this team. All right. Plus, we got a Super Saiyan 4 Broly. I mean, what's there to not to love about that? What is there not to love about that? All right. So we got Mass King. Boom. Oh, we're going to use all kinds of key here. That's all right. Neither one. The other thing is, none of these units are LRs. They're all, older SSRs and URs. So, you kind of can't expect the same level from them. To me, this was just funsies. This was just to see what this team was capable of. Now, the nice part is they're not taking damage. They are a little bit slower. They're not producing as much damage, but they don't take damage. They still tank like a boss. So, no part of me's mad about that. And I'm going to be honest, the 3.3 mil critical, while it's not shattering records right now, it's not a terrible hit. I know. In the realm of now where we're looking at, 10 and 15 mil super attacks, it can seem pretty overwhelming. I won't lie about that. But for someone who's been playing this game as long as I have, it's hard not to remember back to the days where getting a million damage was just still awe-inspiring. So I'm not ready to call 3 mil crit unimpressive, but I do have to admit it's not up to par. It's definitely not up to standard. You could build a better team than this. I'm not gonna lie, but that wasn't the point. The point was to have fun with this. Bro, what are you doing? Just do your attack. Come on. I think he's doing his active skill here. Come on. Just go. Just do your thing, Chief. You're taking forever. You take too long, son. And, of course, we're not getting attacked from her. That side. Alright, Heart's got a 4 mil attack stat. That's not too bad, considering he's not even linked up. So, Heart's actually is showing pretty good potential here. Let's move on to the next phase. Alright, and that's one of those where had I not been auto-battling it, we probably would have cleared it pretty quickly. Level 28. Man, it feels like the other one we were through so much faster. I'm going to turn off auto-battle because we keep getting hearts like on the same rotation. So I'm going to do this. We'll put hearts there. Feed that up. In fact, we don't even need all those orbs, so we can do that. There we go. Now, what is he going to do here? Okay, still double-digit damage. Not mad. Not mad at all. All right. 2.7 mil. Ooh, Few's really showing off here. Few, what you got? 8.2 mil. Now, Few just raised the bar on this event completely. Few is 100% my DPS. Let's go. In fact, I could probably take some of the int units off here and put some more of these harder hitting units on. It's a definite thought. All right. Speaking of which, we'll go ahead and feed Broly that. Feed him that. And I guess it doesn't really matter what we do here too much. I'll do that for now. But this should be it. Broly 2.5 mil. Man, the difference. Once again, the difference between some of the later awakening units and some of the units that awoken, a year or 2 years ago is like the power creep is insane. All right, 1.4. All right, another 1.4 mil. Yeah, there we go. All right, perfect. Let's go. Let's go. All right, and we got 2 more of these to go. So that was level 28. We'll get through 29 and 30. I don't doubt we're going to get through this. I'm just running this manually because I think it's going to go a little bit faster. There we go. Enemy level 29. All right, we'll put, once again, I don't know why Hearts is always on rotation with himself. That's ridiculous. So ridiculous. All right, we'll do that, and that, and that. And that'll drop down some key. Not that anybody here really needs key. That's the funny part. We don't have any LRs on deck. We don't have anybody that nukes. Everybody's linked up really well. It's not a team that needs a lot of key, a lot of support. 3.7 mil. Which, funny enough, barely tickled Trunks. All right. Yeah, these numbers don't look phenomenal, but believe me, they are what they are. All right. Oh, come on, don't do a base attack. Why bother, man? Why bother? How about you guys? Whenever I'm in burst mode and I see that, like, any attack under 500k, just reduce it to 0. Yeah, because any attack under 500k might as well be. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put Few in the front of this battle, and I'm gonna put Dark Mask King actually right there. Bam. Bam. And the rare situation where we actually do need key. Bam. All right, Few, what you got? Hit us with another, like, 8 mil. Ooh, expected more out of that. Maybe Mass King wasn't linking up the way I thought he was with Few. We know Few with Hearts did really well, but I think Hearts has some support in him too, so that'd be what it be. All right. And I'm not going to bother with his active skill. I'm just going to let him go like this. Active skill takes an excessive amount of time, and I really don't want to deal with it right now. Bam. There we go. Also, I'm not really worried, if you notice, about any of the damage here. Everybody's going to take double-digit damage. Trunks is not a threat. We're not much of a threat either, I hate to admit, but Trunks is definitely not a threat. So I'm really hoping some of these units get EZAs when this event comes back next month. Well, September now. Month and a half, give or take. All right. Level 30, last level. Let's go ahead and jump in. You know, honestly, I think we're about on par with the last video, but it just feels like it's taken forever to get here. All right, Few and Hearts together. I'm going to put Trunks in the back, Few in the front. Let's do this. Let's absolutely do this. Bam. The one nice thing about using URs is that you don't need all that key that you need with the LRs. So there's none of that like frustration of I've only got 2 orbs. So I got 2 orbs. It's sometimes too much, you know. So that is the nice part here. Okay, Heart's gonna hit with what you got, 2.3 mil. Trunks cut his damage in half. All right, Broly, what you got? Yeah. So at this point, Trunks is cutting damage in about half. So that is one thing to consider about this. I'm going to go ahead and put Hearts right there because I don't really need him to do anything crazy. We'll do that. And I'm going to keep all the big key. Not that I need it, but in case we need some healing or something. Which clearly we're not going to, but still. Habits are habits. 5.2 mil with a crit wasn't bad. 3.5 mil. Now Trunks is going to cut that in 2. Almost 2. 217. 3.6 mil. He gets a little better every time he attacks. Okay. Bro, could you actually like hit him with SAs? That'd be the best. All right. Trunks is going to tickle him. I love it. I absolutely love it. Now, she actually should get the win here. She's an older unit. I'm running her because it's 100% me being Roshi. But she actually finished it up, which is awesome. I haven't seen her finish an event in a really long time. So, there you guys go. The Dragon Ball Heroes team versus this event, 100% a viable option. And if you're auto-running it and you don't mind waiting 3 turns rather than running the LRs, there you guys go. Like, comment, share. I'll be back with more for you guys coming up tonight with a live stream in just a few hours.